We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. One very specific man might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
Shepard!
The Reapers are still out there. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
I will show you true power.
We need a leader. And surround them with the brightest, the toughest, the deadliest allies we can find.
Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action.
Attacking the Collectors would require passing through the Omega-4 relay. No ship has ever returned from doing so.
The team will have to be strong. Their resolve unquestionable.
We have to give everything, even if that means our lives. We will stop at nothing. We will fight for the lost.
Всем доброго времени суток, уважаемые подписчики и телеканала, с вами Мегакол. Мы продолжаем проходить Mass Effect 2. В предыдущей серии мы с вами выполнили задание Миранды, прибыли на Илиум, разобрались тут с многими вещами. В этой серии мы с вами пойдем помогать Джек. Ну, мы разберемся вообще. Ну, то есть не пойдем помогать Джек, мы возьмем у нее задание. Вот, но вообще у нас с вами основная сегодня цель — это помочь Джейкобу. Вот, ну, у Джека мы просто с вами возьмем задание. Сейчас мы с вами выполним вот это задание дополнительное Джана Паразини. Вот, она сидит здесь неподалеку на Илиуме, потом, как только выполним это задание, вернемся на Нормандию и будем разбираться с нашими, ну, с Джек и с Джейкобом. А потом с вербовкой уже.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing Asari. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
It must be nice having a job that you really enjoy.
I wanted to be a cop, or CSEC, but my family had bills. I needed the money a corporate job brought in. Besides, in this job, you don't see things that make it hard to sleep at night. White-collar crime is nice and clean. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
How'd you end up on Novaria anyway?
Scholarship program and a competitive internship. Turned out I was only middling at the science, but I could always ferret out secrets. You grow up poor and surrounded by rich kids, you get good at hiding yourself. Helps with going undercover.
What's up next for you?
Research. We've had some hacking attacks lately, and I want to make sure they're external. A lot of people are suddenly interested in dark energy. My bosses want to know if it's something to worry about. That'll hold me over until I have to go back undercover anyway.
It must be hard going undercover so often.
It's not so bad. Go new places, be new people. The only weird part is when you go home and try to talk to people, and you forget how to react. Like it's another cover, you know?
Deep down, part of you likes fooling people. That's what makes you good at it.
Part of me, yeah. I grew up poor and working class. Now I walk around the rich and powerful, taking notes, getting evidence. And they never see me coming.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around.
Вот как-то так. И задание у нас с вами пропадает. Да. Все, возвращаемся на Нормандию. Сейчас будем разбираться со всякими проблемами. И заполучать лояльность, что на самом деле очень важно. Нормандия стоит. Возвращаемся на Нормандию. Кстати, надо будет посмотреть на новый костюмчик Миранды. Там, по идее, у нее должна открыться новая способность и новый костюмчик. Отлично. Так, давайте пойдем поговорим с... Так, ладно. Сначала прочитаем сообщение. Элизабет Бэйн, здравствуйте, Шепард. Я слышал о том, что вы сделали на Илиуме, и хочу, чтобы еще раз поблагодарить вас за помощь Надежде Джу. Здесь сейчас не жизнь, скорее выживание. Большинство работников Экзогения покинуло колонию, но я осталась, чтобы выполнять функции Аташи и убедиться, что от Тарианина ничего не осталось. Нельзя, чтобы такое повторилось здесь снова. И еще мне очень-очень жаль, что я стреляла в вас. Я наверняка уже говорил об этом вам, но хочу извиниться еще раз. Удачи вам и спасибо за помощь. Надежда Джу жива. Надежда Джу жива и Надежда Джу жива благодаря вашим стараниям. Это из первой части. Шепард, прости за то, что я наговорил тебе на горизонт. Кайден пишет. После того, как ты пропала 2 года назад в Нормандии, я пытался собрать воедино осколки своей жизни. Немало пришлось поработать, чтобы принять тот факт, что я выжил, а ты нет, и просто жить дальше. Друзья вытащили меня из объятий зеленого змея при помощи доктора из Цитадели. Ничего страшного, просто пытался заглушить боль и понять, как же мне жить дальше. Теперь встречаю тебя, и становится еще сложнее. Ты стояла передо мной, но была с Цербером. Не знаю, что в нас осталось от тех, кем мы были 2 года назад. Ты хотя бы помнишь ту ночь перед Илосом? Она была для меня всем, а для тебя? За 2 года так много прошло, но я готов забыть об этом. Будь осторожна, я навидался смертей на Эйден Прайм, на Вермайере, Горизонте, на Нормандии. Мне незачем будет жить, если я потеряю тебя снова. Ты же все-таки женщина и должна найти способ снять коллекционеров, но не доверяй Церберу, они слишком опасны. Береги себя. Когда все немного устаканится, быть может, я не знаю, главное, береги себя. Кайден. Пойдем. Значит, я сейчас еще понял, что мне нужно улучшения какие-то сделать. А что с игрой? Успокойся. Игра охереет. Так, Иридий. Еще Иридий. Нулевой элемент. Нулевой элемент заканчивается. Платина. Так, и можно идти к Джек. Сначала к Джек пойдем, потом поговорим с... ой, не поговорим, потом отправимся на задание к Джейкобу.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is going to derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Сначала Джейкоб. Значит, за Джек мы пойдем в следующей серии уже. Отлично. Ой. Да. Давайте вы не будете говорить об этом. Она же такой же член команды, как и все остальные. Я знаю, спасибо. Не особо-то помогаешь в этом плане. Так. Давайте, значит. Я, кстати, да, я забыл про ресурсы. Так, помочь Джейкобу. Туманность розетки. Розетки, да? Я понял. Вот это я точно... Вот это я точно вне серии осмотрю полностью. Так потом. Так, хорошо, давайте, значит, к Джейкобу. Я, наверное, тогда вне серии вот эту систему полностью исследую. И еще где Илиум у нас. Так, а нам с вами вот сюда. Ну, аномалии это, короче говоря, нулевой элемент еще собрали, смотрите. Слушайте, давайте тогда сейчас по фасту осмотрим эту планету.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Все, нулевого элемента больше нету. Один раз попался. Ну вот тут что-то вот тут есть. Более-менее как-то, да? Не, нулевой элемент здесь есть, но его очень мало. Ладно. Так, Миранда, да, лоялен, внешний вид меняется на просто черный. Ну ладно. Давайте Заида возьмем, давно не брали. Мне кажется, у него там очень много очков можно прокачать. Так, но я себя не трогаю. Я хочу деформацию все-таки. Джейкобу, ну, агент Цербер, ну давайте. Заида, ну, 4, да? Что-то одно можно вкачать. Оглушающий выстрел. Так, тут менять ничего. Ты достаешь, не надо. Ну вот корабль, да?
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Произошло что-то очень нехорошее, да? Так, а здесь что? Ну, сейчас просто деньги, наверное, будут здесь. Как всегда. Ну да.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but
Окей.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Короче, все очень плохо здесь было. Наверное, единственное, что я могу понять. Они тут пытались как-то выживать еще.
Repeat. Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local...
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as... Record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as... Record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Ну, раз они тут питались чем-то, то, скорее всего. Выжившая?
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still
Какой
has
еще учитель?
power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will...
Watch out!
Hunters! They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Что происходит?
Shields down.
Gun done!
Forces have engaged. Units are online.
On target!
А, криво пошла она.
Trapped him!
Так, я не понял. Тут секта какая-то опять.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Чё у
Is
вас
that a
тут?
settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They don't look hostile, but they're wearing enemy colors.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Yeah, but that other woman said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
I can't go. I can't talk to you.
He is bad.
Нет, ну.
He has a bad face like the other. Like him. He'll hurt me.
Up front!
This'll put him down.
Так.
Any CO who do this?
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. about a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Да, пришли разбираться, придется... Че, убить придется? Мама! Такой мощный взрыв, да, был? Прям вообще все разнесло. Твою мать.
That rotted old corpse looked like a warning. The newer ones look like they died there.
The hunters started fighting back.
Hostiles incoming. Firing concussive shot. Careful, I automated my defenses after the close.
He had plenty of choices. Little late to find his victims.
А, слушайте, я знаете, что только что понял? Что у меня две способности в одном. То есть у меня одновременно две способности стоят. А что, у меня, может, что-то не стоит? Нет, вроде все нормально. У меня просто одна и та же способность стоит в двух слотах одновременно. Что-то я не заметил как-то. Она, видимо, поставилась, а я поставил в другой слот, а та не убралась. Там как это работает, наверное. Да где, господи, умри. Что там плаваешь? Нормально, вот это вот сейчас было. Задание. Что-то какие-то мощные роботы.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Я понял, да.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
С этим мы сейчас еще разберемся. Там то, что я вижу, да? Я понял. Сейчас разберемся. Как же хорошую пушку мне коллекционеры подарили-то, а? Джейкоб там что-то отъехал. Фух. Однако охрана у него все-таки стоит, да, еще? Я тут логику не очень понимаю. Вон он стоит, смотрите. Сейчас объясняться будешь, дядя.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Уцелевшими после событий на Эйе занимаются специалисты Альянса при содействии Церберу. К счастью, Тейлор разбежал психологические травмы, Джейкоб Тейлор уладил свои проблемы с отцом и теперь может сосредоточиться на выполнении задания. Очки опыта, барьер, новое снаряжение, кредит, деньги, 26 тысяч, кстати, неплохо. Нулевого элемента немного там. Отлично. Превосходно. Я, знаете, что хочу сделать, попробовать? Я хочу там интенсивную подготовку поменять. Я так думаю, что когда мы делаем интенсивную подготовку, вот у меня сейчас граната Инферно стоит, да, это способность Заида. Я хочу попробовать взять способность у Миранды.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship. My ship without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did. Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Что я хотел-то? Я хотел посмотреть, сейчас, во-первых, у нас улучшения некоторые есть, да? И плюс еще... так, ну, это понятно. Это тоже, кстати, наконец-то понятно. Так, броня. У нас с вами есть вот эта интенсивная подготовка. Подожди, стоп. Нет. Вот я хочу вот это. Смотрите, если мы это исследуем, мы можем взять способность. Вот, мы можем взять способность одного... Вот, короче, я могу взять удар. Вот. Я хочу удар, потому что Миранда биотик все-таки, и лучше ее способность взять. Ну, просто, чтобы все биотические были. Это мне больше нравится, чем там какой-то биотический... Ой, не биотический, какая-то там граната. Ни хера не интересно. То есть теперь у меня вместо Морден, Джек... Господи, сколько у вас? Так, хорошо. Теперь у меня вместо гранаты Инферно, да, удар. Да-да-да, все правильно. Так, ладно, в следующей серии мы с вами пойдем помогать кому? Джек, наверное, у нас с вами, значит, появляется еще задание Мордена. Господи, сколько заданий-то, а? Значит, в следующей серии мы с вами будем помогать Джек. Значит, после Джек мы с вами будем помогать Мордену. Это жесть. Вообще, как там много кому надо помочь. Вот. Потом, если мне не дадут еще какое-то задание, то мы пойдем уже все-таки нанимать дальше там Тали, Азари, там, Дрелла. Вот. Но между сериями я, наверное, смотрю все эти системы, все ресурсы соберу. Но пока что я хочу с вами попрощаться. Если вам понравилось это видео, поставьте лайк, прокомментируйте, подпишитесь. Увидимся в следующей серии. Всем удачи и до новых встреч.